Okay, I'm gonna try to make this video for the 13th time today. So I really just was wanting to use this to vent a little bit, and it just feels like all the distractions that could happen was happening. I tried to record, then they started mowing the lawn over here. I tried to record, then my mom started calling. Then, I tried to record, then I noticed how much my surroundings and my space was a little bit cluttered. And then I got uncomfortable and didn't want to record in that environment. So, it was just a lot going on. And I did end up talking to my mom for a little while. And I really couldn't vent to her how I wanted to because, she's got her own stuff going on. With my grandma, her mother just passing away a couple months ago. That was real devastating for the family. So, I don't want to put all that baggage on her. And then also, I wanted to use this time to just get comfortable being back in front of the camera, expressing myself and just letting somebody's ears catch attention to this so they can understand that they're not the only ones going through the things that I'm going through. So we can jump into it. I'm 30, single. I have 3 kids. The job, I don't really necessarily like my job, but I do like a couple of the people. I'm in property management, so I deal with a lot of individuals regarding their apartments. And the type of people that I deal with is, they were once drug addicts, they probably still are, alcoholics, people that were once homeless or years of homelessness and then trying to come into a house of their own. It's a little bit, it's hard to get people to switch over in their heads. So just to give you a little background story, I'm not with my any of my kids' fathers. I did try. My daughter is about to be 4. I did try with her dad for on and off for the past like 4 or 5 years. It just, we love each other, but it just didn't work. We don't know how to love each other the way that we need to be loved, and that's what it is. Long story short. So I'm really just in the midst of trying to figure out. Look, here to goes the distraction again, but it's okay. We're gonna get through this. So I'm really just trying to figure out what my purpose in life is. I'm 30. I don't really care about my job. I'm not happy. Sometimes I get sick to my stomach just thinking about even going to work. I've been dealing with a little bit of depression. I can tell by how my house looks. It's not picked up, or some days I just don't even care. I just want to get in the bed and lay down all day. This past weekend, that's definitely where I was at. By myself with my snacks on one side, keeping me company, binge watching TV, and I know that's not healthy. I didn't get no type of sunlight on my body, but these last couple months have been really, really hard for me. Dealing with my grandma's death, and the people that I expected to be there for me were not there for me, and the people that were there, I appreciate you very much, but it was just like a reality check of people really be in their own little world, and I can't blame anybody. I've made mistakes, everybody's made mistakes. We're only human. So I know all it is left to do is to move forward, but it's kind of like, how do I move forward and not be stagnant? I'm at the point in my life where I just want to know, what am I good at? I feel like I'm just still trying to figure it out I'm not old, but at this big age, I'm just trying to, figure it out. I'm working at a job that I don't really like, but it's paying my bills. It's getting me by. It's letting me be able to afford shelter, clothes, food for my kids. And same as my relationship, it was kind of beneficial to be with the person, because it's always better to be in a 2 household income than 1, especially if you're in Austin, Texas, like me. You would understand that. But it's like, I'm sacrificing all my happiness to be with somebody and make it work when I'm not. That's not what I want to do. I'd rather just do that by myself, you know. And that's that. It's no disrespect to that man, but you know, I just rather, you know, do it by myself. And like I was saying, like losing my grandma, that was really tough, and that put me in a bad spot for shit. Excuse my language, but that put me in a bad spot for a couple of months. I was really down. We still down bad. We're still struggling. I think the reality just hit my mom that she's gone, you know. She played a really big role in our family and trying to keep it together. So now it's like we have to, us as the new generation, or the 30-year-olds, the 35, all in that age group, we have to try to keep the family together, you know. So we're definitely we're trying our hardest. So just the reality of life, and inflation is so crazy right now. I know this is not where I'm meant to be, and I know my 15-year-old self, this is like a slap in the face to her, because I know I can be more than what I am right now, because I don't even know what I am. I'm just going with the motions, trying to survive at this point, and I know it's more to life than survival. You know, I don't want to be on survival mode all the time. And you know, that also makes it hard in my relationships, because the men that I've chosen to be with, they like to be chased, I guess you can say. And I'm already chasing so much within I'm chasing my kids, trying to deal with them, chasing the money, chasing just everything. I want it to be not like that in my relationship. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just don't want to think all the time in my relationship. And that's not, after working since I was 16, I don't feel like that's too much to ask for. But that's a story for another day. You know, but I was just really going through it this morning. I was sad I had to go back to work after a long Thanksgiving break. And you know, I was in the bed most of the time. I started feeling some type of emotions, like a little bit of loneliness. You know, then I called my baby father a few times. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want him, and that's the thing. So I don't want him, but then it's just the fact of like him possibly moving on before I do, or being the man that I needed him to be from the beginning to somebody else in the beginning. That kind of bothered me, but I had to like just be like, whoa, chill out, you know, calm down, because he'll give you what you want if that's what you wanted. No, that's not what I want. I would rather. Anyways, we get off topic. So yeah, this is really just an introduction video. I guess another introduction video. I really don't know what I want this channel to be about, but you know, I do want to start posting more on here, because reality is this is my last chance to make this work, and it has to work. You know, like, I know I don't want to be working for somebody else for the rest of my life, waiting on retirement. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to travel the world now with my kids, and I have ambition and desires and goals that I want to accomplish. And I know this is possibly the way that I can make that happen. And plus, I just want to get more comfortable with, you know, talking on camera, and maybe this can reach an audience or somebody that's going through some of the similar things that I'm going through, and you know, just so you can know that you're not alone at the end of the day. So what's to come, I don't know. We will find out. I'm gonna try to post a lot, you know, with my kids and things of that nature. So yeah, you might see some makeup tutorials, you might see some lifestyle, like, you know, a little mother, the struggles of being a mother, the wins, the pros and the cons, and you know, the wins and the losses. And you know, we just gonna figure this thing out together. And so hopefully I'll stick around.